Hey Cancers, welcome to your reading here in Pisces season. Let's see what the messages are for you guys. If you are new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. Let's see what they are jumping out for you. Release your ex reverse there and getting to know each other. Okay, so there's still this energy going on with you, whether you want to be with your ex or not. This is about clearing the energy that's around you now, what has been, what you thought of it, how you dealt with it, and all those sorts of things. It's being unable to let that go. So somebody may be holding on to you energetically, or you may not be ready for somebody new to come into your life. You're working on it here. Nothing wrong with that, guys. Just practice salt baths and sages and really work on these things in clearing the energy that's around you and prepare for the new. I always tell people when they're starting to manifest, you can start by clearing a drawer out for a soulmate, or making a jar where you can say this is for my wedding, or this is for my new job, or new clothes that I'll use to go on my dates or something, just so you're actually putting faith into it coming. If you are still hung up on an ex, it may be because it just happened, right? We don't expect people to be over things immediately. 3 of Wands, there's good news on the way. Whichever way you are in this situation, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The message is always for the watcher here, but there's some good news on the way here, Cancers. This watery energy is really better for us, but the fiery energy is underrepresented at the moment. So you can be feeling a lack of motivation, but there is this opening up of the travel. Ace of Swords here. So again, there's this needing to free yourself from an ex. Some of you may not want to, and it may be that your ex won't let you go, but also no communication going on here. So it's kind of between a rock and a hard place where you want to talk to somebody and they're not talking to you, or you want to start something new but the energy is still around you here. You need to use this Ace of Swords for clarity, grounding yourself, cutting off these ties. And the World card, yeah, there's some unfinished business with your ex before this can move forward. Either way, with or without your ex, this business needs to be sorted. I guess there is good news on the way. So it may be a way that you can finally get to talk to them, because it may be that you guys haven't spoken in a while, and you're now going to be presented with an opportunity to talk to them, where it was delayed before with the Ace of Swords reverse. Yep, here we go, Ace of Wands. This is better. So a new opportunity will be presented to you. For some of you, you may be getting to know somebody who isn't a stranger, okay? So it might be that they're not your ex, or you didn't have a romantic relationship with them, but they're also not a stranger to you. You may be spending more time and starting a new relationship with this person. So you might know them through friends and family and, social events, and you've seen them around. And you're going to have this opportunity to now start up something new with them. This person is coming towards you with the 3 of Wands. Don't speak too much about your ex or what happened. I feel like they may bring it up in a conversation like, oh, I thought you was in a relationship. You can just politely say, I was, but I'm not now. Because I don't think this person wants to hear too much. They just want to know that you're single, okay? Okay, 7 of Wands. So some of you have found it very challenging getting over an ex. And I do understand why, especially when they're not talking to you here. But you've really got to stand your ground. It may have felt like everything was against you, so you couldn't move forward and no good news came. It was a long time in the making here, this waiting for this 3 of Wands, your ship's coming in. A long time with no communication and having to remain faithful and trusting, right? So you could be feeling a little bit of doubt at this time because it has been so long, that you're thinking, I'll never get over this challenge, I'll never get over this relationship. It's okay that we still love people, we can move forward in the situation and learn to love people from afar. Maybe that, you know, this person isn't the best person for you, this ex. So we have to let them go. And this is like the truth setting you free. You didn't want to be free from this situation. You didn't cause the issues here. They may have done. So this is showing that, you know, you still have this going on. This is why you're not ready to get to know somebody new here. There's this unfinished business. The Fool. It may feel like the challenge for you may feel like, look, I invested in this person and I'm back at step one. You're not, but you are at the beginning of a new lesson here. So it's a lesson of learning to love again, learning to look at the world differently. You know, it might be that you're a different age from when you used to date before, and everything seems to have changed out there in the world, and you're like, well, how do I even go about meeting somebody new? And this can be the reason why you haven't met somebody new yet. And this as well can be, like I said, somebody who's not quite a stranger. They're coming into your life and you're being asked here to take an opportunity with them. Maybe that you're getting over a long-term relationship with that 7, as the 7th related to the 7th house. Long-term relationship, marriages, and open enemies. So this can be somebody even talking about you, saying bad things about you, and you just want to keep to yourself up until this point, but you're now wanting new people to come into your life. Your ex could be bad-mouthing you to people, and you get this information and it makes you like, okay, I'm going to talk to this person. I'm going to put it straight. So where there was no communication, there was delays. Now it's coming. Now this opportunity presents itself to clear the air. 3 of Pentacles. It's good because you can work with this energy here with the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you've been rebuilding your foundation. You know, even rebuilding a career, starting something new here with the World card above it. And the Fool next to it. You may feel like this was your true calling at once, but maybe hasn't made as much money as you was hoping. So you might be considering starting a new job as well and finding that challenging with the 7 of Wands. I do believe an opportunity will come your way. You just have to grab it with both hands. This is an opportunity not to be missed, even if this is communicating with an ex, to be able to release that energy and close down that unfinished business, or start up a new relationship with the ex, whichever it is for you, right? Because we're all different here. It is a general reading. I leave information for personal readings in the description box. But here it's saying, look, whether you like it or not, to close down this energy, there's a conversation that needs to be had. Don't miss this opportunity, especially now Mercury is direct. When Mercury was retrograde, a lot of misunderstandings could have happened. So this could be this gossiping and this talking that was going on. Yeah, Prince of Swords, because now the truth can happen here, and this is where I was saying the truth will set you free. If you don't like this job or you're finding this job challenging, you need to speak up and stand in your truth here. You know, speak to the boss or whoever it is, you know, a partner or something here, somebody that you have planned this business with. Look, this isn't working out for me. It's not giving the money for the energy I put into it, whatever it may be. Same with a relationship, because from this communication where you've been holding back and not talking comes good news, comes something you can work with here, right? If we're keeping it to ourselves, we can't really work with that. So let's see here what's going on with this soulmate for you. It is safe to love. So I believe that if a soulmate was holding back and not talking to you, they kind of felt like basically you would beat them up if they spoke to you. So that's for some of you who are interested in getting back with your ex, and your ex is interested in getting back with you. Your ex needs to know it's safe, and this is why this opportunity is not going to be, shouldn't be missed. Because whether, you know, if you want an ex back, you need to put yourself out there, right? Take, you know, a leap of faith with the Fool. It's better to know either way, right? Because this is somebody who's not coming forward and not speaking to you because they're scared what you're going to say because of how things ended. So they're keeping quiet here. They see it as maybe a missed opportunity. but there was just delays, not a missed opportunity, because here comes the opportunity again with some fire behind it with the Ace of Wands. So maybe even with a little bit of attitude, like, hey, what have you been saying about me? So I see you approaching somebody like that, or even, like I said, a boss or something that's not working out for you. Of course, it can be related to friendships and things like that. Obviously, there's so many people that watch it. It resonates with people differently. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yep, that's just exactly what we've been saying, right, guys? That these conversations need to happen so that we can end it one way or another. The World card, so we can finish this business, either start it back up, let it go, whichever. It just needs to end now. It's like this ends here, this fighting. Yeah, taking authority. This is the Emperor here. So if they were stubborn and things like that, and you was being stubborn and in your pride, this will break down now with this Seven of Wands reversed. It's like sticks down. It's like, you know, it's like a pause in the battle, like a time, an opportunity for you guys to be able to communicate and it to come across clearly and how it's intended, right? Because the Fool here below that Ace of Swords, it'll come off genuine. And we can see that as well with the Prince of Swords. He's honest, but it might be a little bit hurtful. If somebody comes forward to you, it might be a little bit hurtful what they have to say. I feel like you have more of a finesse in how you word this, whereas they're still growing and still learning. There may be an age difference with the Emperor there. Oops. Okay, these jumped out. So we'll look at these. Mental conflict and the universe here. So this Two of Swords, this indecision has been holding them back because they don't know the answer, right? It's same for you. You can't move on and you can't move back. It seems like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. But the universe is calling now for action. It's calling for both of you here. Don't miss this opportunity. Are you going to keep holding on and not knowing and staying in this mental conflict? Or are you going to take action here? Are you going to hear the call? I feel like you will have these conversations. It's safe to have these conversations. Even if we do hear things or say things that may hurt us, right? We need to know the truth so that we're not stuck in this conflict anymore and we can make good decisions here. This authority, you have then the information that's been withheld from you to make good decisions, to move in the right direction, to either close down this unfinished business or take an opportunity for passion to ignite and love to begin again. We can't just leave these words unsaid and stay this stagnant energy. We need to start rebuilding at this time. And it's a great time for you guys to do it with it being a watery energy. Good luck, guys.